This is the riddle of the walls. Once there was a woman who lived in a large house on a huge estate. She had lakes and parks and trees. She had deer and sheep and wild horses, but there was no one to share the land with her. So she decided to open her estate up, and she invited people to come and make their home on the land with her. Very, very soon the land was full of happy families building their own houses to share the land together. However, no sooner had everyone settled down than one of the families planted themselves a hedge to show where their part of the estate was. To start with, others were horrified. "We're meant to be sharing the land," they said. But once the hedges had grown up and people saw how strong they were, how private the space was, they began to do the same. First, they all built themselves hedges. Then, some people started with fences. Soon, other people started with strong stone walls. Eventually, the land was full of families all walled in. Everyone had their own small space. One morning, the woman who owned all the estate was trying to meet the people that she'd invited to live with her, and she realized that even she had been blocked out. So she went onto her land with a huge sledgehammer and she began smashing the walls, one by one. Amid shouts of "This is my property" and "You're invading my space," she demolished the walls until all of them lay in ruins. The people stood together and looked about. How vast was the space they could share? How diverse was the landscape? How beautiful the hills? How fascinating the wildlife? Excited and delighted, the people came together to celebrate all that they had found again now their walls were down. "This is not my only estate," said the woman, her heart singing once more. "Over there, over here, up there, down here are more places," she said as she pointed north, south, east and west. "I'm going to visit those estates and take my hammer with me," she said. And with hope, love and joy in her heart, she began her long walk to the other estates. The people came together to celebrate. The land was theirs to share. What a wonderful place. Together, they picked up the stones that had divided them, and they began, as one, to rebuild a new wall right around the perimeter of the estate. This wall would be stronger, and they were all so happy.